Trump is not making a noise about H-1B. In fact, he never said, even he didn't even mention skilled visas at all. To the best of my know, I followed his speech, but nothing surprised me. Once again, he was talking about his policies are all about common sense. He says everything that he said today had to have been done 4 years back or over the last 4 years, and nothing had been done. But it's very significant that he said that he is going to send troops, but that's nothing significant on the other hand, because this is what he has been saying during right through the campaign. His priority number one is immigration. If he is going to declare a national emergency on the southern border and send troops, that will be that will preoccupy a lot of his time. And then and then these other executive orders, will have to do with a number of, other, smaller things. I mean, giving, directions to the Secretary of the Army, Navy, Air Force, sending, missives to the Department of Education, sending something down to the Justice Department. That'll take away a lot of his time. But his first priority, I'll tell you what, is to make sure that many of his national security appointees get through the Senate processes very quickly. Some of them have not even been given a hearing date, and so his job is to get it through very quickly.
His mention of curbing illegal immigration and boosting domestic energy production are major policy points. So how significant are these in current US context, and what impact could they have domestically and globally?
Oh, it's, immigration, that's a huge thing. You're talking about, you're not just talking about sending back illegals. You're talking about stopping them. He said, very clearly, we have to go back to the policy of making them stay in Mexico. We're not going to allow them to cross the border. That's huge. Mexico doesn't have that kind of, what shall I say, that kind of capacity to house all these people. And once you get very tough on the border, with that comes a number of other corollaries, like you're tightening up of asylum seekers. You're tightening up. There's no more the question of catch and release. You won't be allowed to get in the first place before they catch you. So you're really talking about something very massive, not just for. And don't forget, there are a lot of people from other countries. We're just not talking about Hispanic. There are close to 800,000 Indians who are illegal, in America over the years. 800,000. So what's going to happen? How are they going to? How is he going to settle it? Because they need some deportation papers. Even from the government of India, for them to lawfully fly back into the country. So these are some of the things.